guys, good morning. I've been wanting to do this where I go for either a quick walk or run early in the morning. I usually do this, but I have not filmed it in a different location before. So today we are going to try going for a run at the beach. There are nice roads and nice scenes I would like to capture in this day in the life of a software engineer. So come along, let's have fun while we exercise the body. And I came across this pool area. It used to be a pool, but it has been abandoned. But then I saw this thing done by creative art students where they have drawn these African heroes around the walls of the pool. In the past, it used to be a place where students would pray, and then now it's like an art gallery. You know, it looks really nice. You have on the walls Yasantua, Kwame Nkrumah, Marcus Garvey, and the rest with all their quotes there. I think it's an interesting concept. So guys, this is one of the many routes that leads to the beach in Winnipeg. The walk from my house to the beach is like a 30-minute walk. So if I have to jog in itself from my house to the beach, or even just take a brisk walk, I think that will be sufficient exercise for me, right? So don't judge me if you do not see me running in this video. Like it's an entire journey by itself if you have to go to the beach from my house, but the view and pictures and everything will be worth it. You will not believe who I saw this morning. I saw my senior brother, someone I've been looking for a very long time. His contacts were not going through. Like all the places we know him, he's not been there. We were all worried. The family is literally worried that everyone has given up on him, you know. And I saw him this morning. It was refreshing, you know. So this jog did not just work on me physically, but I get to reconnect with my long lasting senior brother. While we were kids, he used to the least chance he got he would punish me or he would cane me or something. You know, he had his own perspective to life. But and friends, this is what we are talking about. This view. You hear the sounds of the waves. So natural. You can never get this anywhere than in Winnipeg Beach. There is a police training college at the shore, just at the beach. So they always make sure the place is tidy and neat from any form of encroaches and so on. So yeah, that's the school. So after going for my jog, it's time to take the breeze and enjoy myself. I've seen some students who are they are doing like warm up and all that. Yeah, I wouldn't join them. Yeah, I wouldn't join them. Now, one funny thing happened at the beach. I saw these fishermen who were pulling in their canoe from the sea, and I attempted to take a video of them, and they yelled at me. I think they didn't want to be filmed, so I learned my lesson. Next time, I don't have to video someone without their consent. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so I have an update on the AWS exuberance price charge that was billed. If you have not watched my video, please watch the video. I will link it in the description. So what happened was that we reached out to the original developers and the architects who put the whole AWS infrastructure into place. And then the gentleman was introduced as a AWS expert, right? And the minute I heard he was the AWS expert, I just chuckled. Yeah, because it happens to some of us being experts, you over provision resources and it can go heavily against the client. So they took our recommendation and it is expected that the end of March bill would be somewhere around $200, the maximum $200, and it can happen to all of us again. So always when you are doing your work, make sure that just have in your mind that someone is on your shoulders. For me, that is really what's on my mind all the time, because they can just hire an independent consultant to just review your work, and then all your experience and expertise may be tarnished. Of course, we are all learning from each other, but let's not skip the basics. Let's not double check. I guess that will help us to avoid such mistakes and causing you to either lose clients or the client losing their trust in you. Because in this line of business, trust is very important. You are working remotely, and one of the best ways you can capture a client's heart is by making sure that you reduce their costs. Right? We don't see each other. We don't know each other. We are all working on we are all assuming that we are all working with utmost integrity. So yeah, we should try our best and put our best foot forward. And myself, this is a lesson for me. I'm not going to trade the basics for anything. I'm going to do my backups. I'm going to make sure that if I destroy a resource, I make sure that I've made a backup of the resource, or I make sure that I clear everything from the instance. So this is what I've learned. I'm not going to skip the basics. I'm always going to check the AWS billing charts to make sure that the expected charge is reasonable. I'm going to have a couple of checklists maybe at the end of this video. I will share with you. If I forget, please pardon me, remind me or comment, and then I'll share with you.
So when I returned home from the jog, I first of all had some breakfast, then went to take my shower, and then returned back to my desk to complete some projects that I had to complete during the week. The work was pushed over the weekend because I had lengthy meetings that drained me totally. So after resting a bit, I decided to get the job done this weekend instead. So for this project, it's an EMR implementation for the client. We are hosting using AWS Lightsail. The reason why we chose Lightsail was so that we have a deterministic charge at the end of every month or billing cycle. Going with EC2 is great. You can easily scale as well as Lightsail, but for EC2, it is per usage, right? So sometimes the bill is sort of unexpected, and Lightsail is very deterministic. So that is why we are choosing that for this particular client. And also, this is a one-man clinic, so we don't expect this user to be wanting to scale soon, right? That being said, so that is what we are going to do this weekend. Now, what helps me get things done, because for every client we sort of have to deploy a new server, install Apache, MySQL, and so on. What really helps me most of the time get the job done is using automation tools such as Ansible and Ansible playbooks. We're just like providing the host name and the necessary parameters. I can install the dependencies on my server even without logging into the server. So it takes some sort of headache, and that I used to something that should take me like about 30 minutes to finish. Ansible can do it for me in like few seconds. So yeah, Ansible for the win. Now in the next couple of minutes I'll be heading out for a rehearsal. I usually attend rehearsals on Fridays and Saturdays, and I'll go a little earlier today because I still want to get some work done. After implementing the EMR, there is a mobile app I'm developing that maybe in due time I'll share with you all. But then I'll just would like to go out and then just do this development of the mobile app. Yeah, because there are times that when you stay in the room for so long, I think productivity is impeded. So having to sit in a new area, a change of scene, also boosts the productivity in there a bit. So I'll be heading out, and then as I wait for my members to join the rehearsal, I'll be doing some work. So that's about it. I typically do this every Saturday, and I spend the rest of the day with young people, inspiring them and so on. See you in the next one.